Welcome back to Daryl D TV, and this is part 10 of my Richard Corben comic book collection. Wow, 10 videos in. If you've paid any attention to the channel, you know for the last, I would say almost 2 years, I've been on a quest to collect every Richard Corben comic book, every book that he's been featured in. Some books where he's done the art and the writing. Some books he's only done the art. Some books he's only done the cover. Some books where he's only featured inside just, you know, maybe for a couple of pages or maybe just one page. Maybe it's inside cover art or something like that. But every Richard Corben book in comic book form, I have set out to add to my collection, Richard Corben being my favorite comic book artist. So here we are. As I've gone along this journey, I would have to say that for the most part, I'm at the end. This is pretty much it. I have a few books to show you, and there are maybe less than a handful of books left on my list that I would like to get, that I probably will not ever have, at least not at the prices that they're going for. I would say they range anywhere between $60 to maybe $200. Maybe $60 to $150 is what I've seen these books range for on different websites or whenever I see them pop up. I have not seen any of them locally in any of the local shops here in my city. I've never seen them actually in any shop that I've been in. So they're pretty rare. So basically what I'm saying is this is it. This is the end. I don't really consider myself finding, you know, I don't think I'll ever acquire these books. Not for those prices. I'm just not going to pay. So I feel like I have finished my quest and I'm at the end with these books I'm going to show you. Now, that's not the end of my books. Even though there's other Richard Corben type books out there, I was never really checking for those. I wasn't really, you know, trying to get them. But on my journey of searching for the comic books, I've come across a number of different magazines that feature Richard Corben. So these types of videos are going to continue for just a little bit longer because I have acquired a nice amount of Richard Corben magazines, or magazines featuring Richard Corben. So here we go. Let me show you what I found, and this will, for the most part, put it into my Richard Corben comic book collection in comic book form. Alright, so the first one I want to show you is, what issue is this? Why is it hard to always find this? I believe this is issue number 4 of Fantagor. I hope I'm saying that right. I believe this is issue number 4 or number 3. I'm sorry, forgive me. But as you can see, there's that classic Corben art in there. I haven't cracked this puppy open yet, but this one was, you know, pretty challenging to find in a decent price. I believe I finally found this for well under $20. If I'm not mistaken, I believe I paid somewhere around $12, $14 for this book. But I have all of the, you know, all of the Fantagors now in my collection. I'm happy to have that run completed. This next one, I saw this one a while back. This one does not pop up very much at all. And this is Verotech Illustrated issue number 3. And that's not Corben, you know, that's not his art on the outside, but he is featured, he has a story on the inside There you can see his name. He's got some, he's got a story on the inside of this book. I didn't know anything about this book. Judging from the cover, I just thought it was like some type of sci-fi, which I love sci-fi. But this one is like a little bit more on the raunchy side. Not really my style. I don't know if I'm going to hang on to this one or not, because it's just really not my style. But it is a book that doesn't pop up very much, and I was happy to finally get it. So yeah, Verotech Illustrated number 3. And one more that I'd like to show you. This is the last one I have to show you on this video, and this is the Aliens Special. Now, as I mentioned in the past, a lot of times when I'm looking for these books, I will just go on various sites and I'll just punch in Richard Corben and see what pops up. And every now and then, something will pop up that I've never seen before. And I thought I had all of the Alien books. But when I saw this one, I wasn't sure if Corben was actually in this book. Because if you look at the table of contents, basically, it doesn't even mention Corben anywhere. So if you open up here to that front page, there's no mention of Corben anywhere in the credits here. Nowhere. So upon a little further investigation, it appears that this was a tester, like a little tester for what was to come. And apparently this was like an introduction to the Alien Alchemy 3-issue set that Corben was a part of. So apparently there were a few different Aliens titles that were going to be coming out, and this was one of them. So what this book did was they featured a little bit from each book in there. And so Corben actually has about, I believe, four or five pages of art. Where is it? Here it is. Back here towards the end of the book. I think just 4 pages of art there that gives you like a little taste of what to expect from the Aliens Alchemy 3-issue series. And I've, featured these on past videos, so you're familiar with those. But this one is new to me. Granted, I have the actual Alchemy books. It's nice to have this almost like a promo tester of what is to come, which is cool to own, cool to have as a part of my collection. And yeah, that's it. That's it for now. The next time you see a Corben video on this channel, we're going to be looking at some magazines featuring Corben. And trust me, that first video's got some very interesting magazines. There's some very interesting books in there that I'd like to show you. I'm looking forward to it. And there's one really, really weird one. In fact, I just received it, and I can't wait to show you that one because it's something that I've never seen before. So you guys stay tuned. Thank you so much for following me along in this journey so far. The journey is still going. So we'll see you next time for part 11 of my Richard Corben comic collection. And we're going into the magazine edition, y'all. All right? Until then, stay safe, peace, and love.